When did you start walking like this? Divine Invasions is a brand new album by Cardiff duo Ritual Cloak. It is out now on Bubble Wrap Records. We are going to take it for a run. It's a beautiful day. Let's get those legs moving. My face is being bombarded by a lovely mixture of pollen and insects. It's like walking through nature's granola. This is a great place to start. Here we go then. And the watch is on, the music's on, and we're off. Come on, come on. We are picking up frequencies from beyond. Messages are flooding towards us like light. The bass comes in and merges the 4 guitar notes. We are one with the mirror. The drums come in and they kickstart my heart. Let's run like an egg shaker with legs. I know what's coming, I know what's coming. Oh, just in time for the hill. Whoa! It's really thumping now. And those ringing guitar chords, that broken glass sound of the guitar has taken the song in a surprising direction. It's so wonderfully produced, and that clever use of the panning of the instruments takes us into 3rd, the 4th, the 5th dimension. I'm running with this music upside down on my head like a goldfish bowl. We've got this very doomy piano coming from the cellar below, and then a surprising drum beat comes in and sends the song from the suburbs to the Van Allen belt. You've got this wonderful mixture of sounds, some which are heavy and seem to be falling down, some which seem to be rising. I feel like a moth flying towards a torch which has just been dropped. Oh my word, what do we do here? Let's jump it. We are on the song Expect Results, and it's built around these 4 piano chords. 1, 2 and 3 look like footprints firmly rooted in the sand, and the 4th chord looks like someone just about to break into a run. Does that make sense? This really is illuminating music. It enters you. My body feels like a club, and this is my happy hour. I can't put my finger on it, but it's almost like the past superimposed over the future. Oh, it's just, I got this synth go from year to year all around my head. Wonderful company to run with. That subby bass line goes perfect with this slow chainsaw synth. It's like watching Mr. Blobby cutting your grass and trimming your hedge. Hello! This is intriguing. After a few songs which have been quite claustrophobic but great fun, we now have this big open urban soundscape, but it's got something that sounds like the sound of a jungle in there as well. And oh, this is beautiful. Get over the mud, get over the mud. I'm really extending my stride. I got finger clicking, drums, percussion all around me. I feel like I'm in some kind of sanctuary. Herbal tea, warm flannels. Oh, what are those unexpected strings out really wide in the mix? Again, changing the course of the music. It makes each song feel like a situation, a series of thoughts. And now the song is up on his feet. It's like the Tin Man walking towards the Atlantic Ocean, looking for a shipwreck covered in seaweed. Go on lad, I'll run there with you. We're on the song Valis now, and there's some vocals. Let me just take my time, listen to it, take it all in. This really is something special. I was saying that the songs sometimes change direction, like they've taken up some new information. And this song, he's singing about how hard it is to breathe sometimes without thinking. Sometimes we just want to switch off. I don't want to switch off, though. I'll go faster than ever. Hang on, that was a killer. Let's go again. The bass sound on Valis is loose and flappy. It's great, and you've got these tight circling vocals. It's a sound of tension and release all rolled up together. Jump over a tree. What you've got here is a masterclass in how to change the vibe of songs with very little obvious change, do you know what I mean? So just got to switch up in a drum beat. The music has pretty much stayed the same, but you can feel the music turning corners. Oh yeah! Boop, boop. This is really abstract, but up until Valis, I felt like I could split the melodies on the songs in 2. It was like they came at me in 4s, like they were mirror images. Now suddenly, on Silent Running, it's off kilter. It feels like odd numbers, it feels like prime numbers. It's as if the song Valis has made you look at the information coming in, try to understand it, and this is you stumbling with the chord, doing your silent running. You can feel the passing of time and the urgency to understand this message, to decode it. It's like running to the Enigma machine with subs. Sometimes I let my feet do the thinking for me. This song is called Running with a Mullet, And that's a hilarious title, but in many ways, this is the most achingly beautiful song. I feel like we're on a journey from Vallis, silent running, where you're trying to break the code, trying to work it out, and now running with a mullet shows you how hard it can be to achieve flight, how hard it can be to understand those messages coming from the beyond. But just when you think your time to fly may never come, these drums enter the song, and it sounds like something being built for you to take flight on. Just be patient, everything will make sense eventually. It's the sound of wonder, it's the sound of yearning, it's the sound of running with a mullet. Oh, we're on the song White Noise. This is beautiful, that line, I want to be alone with nothing but my bones. Oh my word, it's got a Radiohead vibe to it, but in a way, it feels more human than any Radiohead song I know. Again, that sense of when we try to understand something, it becomes difficult, and the feeling these songs are now working as prime numbers. This song, White Noise, is built around 3 bass notes. The start of the album had lots of things built around 4 notes, and it makes it hard to decipher. It makes it hard to break out of. In a way, it mirrors everyday existence. That is magical. Yes, it's a desire to break free from the prison of our thoughts. We're on the last song now, and we got these spidery, anxious, crawling guitar progression. It's like a Mogwai song, but there's also a sense of zero gravity in there. I don't know, it's just what it feels like to be free from the worries in your brain. Are we just floating around? But there's a sudden jazz chord. Something's going to change. Yes, there's a distant pulsing. What's coming? Ah, yes, this ear-shattering distortion just hits you. But wait, that noise has suddenly turned beautiful. Is that the trick? To accept your situation, your circumstances, and find the goodness in it. There's something about that stretched out lead guitar line on the last song. It sounds like the heat produced by re-entry. Oh, hang on, bang on 8 kilometers. A colourful, a very bright, a very illuminating album. And like I said, it felt like information was coming at you. And they had 2 pivotal moments on there for me. The 2 songs which had singing on there, Vallis and White Noise. Vallis felt like the sudden urge to break a code. White Noise is when like that you can't decipher it, you can't work out what it means, and often like you will look for meaning beyond the life you're in when you are struck by grief, and that song was written around the loss of someone very special. And it just seems like at those moments when you need answers the most, it can just seem like noise. It can feel like you're being bombarded with nothing but white noise, and there is no real meaning. And just like it just took you on this really fascinating journey. Like the songs seemed to be set up about like states of mind, how you're feeling, and then you had these 2 big narrative pieces in there where, okay, what do you do with how you're feeling? Can you decipher it? Can it mean anything to you? And then you know, you just feel like, oh, maybe it's just all I know is my suffering, all I know is my pain. But then the last song seemed to offer glimpses of beauty in the harshness of the world around you. I don't know, it's just incredible. What an album. Take it for a run. I'm a running punk, you should be a running punk too. See you soon.